10 whole months. I hope it says 10. You owe me 10 months of my life. Thanks, I want them back.
I'm on the wrong overlay. Shit. Hi. I clicked the wrong fucking button. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I still have the black hair. I'm keeping it for a little while. I wanna use it for a little while. Also because it took me like 30 fucking minutes to set up and I don't want to waste that effort. And it looks cute. And some people also haven't seen it. So. Ooh, congrats on finishing your finals. That's always stressful. I did it yesterday. Yesterday was the first stream I did it, though I nuked that VOD.
This
so.
Right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever.
I can
think
bite
about
his
this
hand.
every day. I think about this all the time. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Yeah, I got some new green screen stuff set up, by the way. Black with a white stripe. I can't do that. My black stripe in my hair isn't,
Good God! It's hideous. But beautiful in an ugly way, but mostly hideous.
I'm gonna lick that man's hands. Yeah, but sadly the little black stripe in my hair isn't its own, like, individual layer, so I can't color it. But that would look really cute. I wish I could. Hi, Sigma! Hi, Ishi! Ishi.
Oh, no! Not you again! I've dealt with this 3 times this week already!
Fucking buzzcut Eve. Red horns? Actually, you know what? I can maybe try that. I sincerely don't know if I can overlay color onto these. I don't know if I can overlay color onto them since they're naturally black. But it may be something I can do. Hold on. We can fuck with that. That's something we can do together. Here, I'll get all up close and personal for you. Here, let's see. Hi, Leo! Bing bong, ba bong bong bing. That's my hair.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I love you too! Ooh, Sigma, you got a new tattoo? What'd you get? So this is like kind of complicated. Oh, I can. Oh. Okay, hold on. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Do you think it looks cute? Do I look cute? Oh no. Does it look good? What mesh layers is specifically? My mesh layers are not named. It makes this very complicated. If I can figure out what mesh layer it's on. Hi, Kinky Whiskey.
This
Thank you for
right
the
here is my
follow.
favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Only me. Only me. It better not be other streamers. This is so complicated. Should I have probably tried this before stream? Yeah, but I didn't have this idea, so we're doing this now, in the moment. I don't know what mesh layer. We're doing this together. This is going to be a together experience. I got one changed. That's my hair again. Maybe this one? Oh. We did it! There we go. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, they look so shiny. There we go. Here, we'll leave those on. I can't name them. That has to do with, I don't know if it's the rigger that names the meshes or if it's, I don't know what that entails. That's not a me thing to know, unfortunately. Razor, welcome! Thank you for the follow. Yeah. They're cute. I feel like because of how my horns are naturally like shaded and stuff, I feel like I kind of look like I'm wearing those little like shiny Halloween horns. But I fuck with it. It's really cute. Glowing horns. I got the Saiyans penis horns. Fucking lightsaber horns. I don't think I can do that. That's not something in my range of ability. Bye, Mexa! Good luck with work! Yeah, I feel like I'm wearing those little, like, sparkly Halloween horns. It does make them pop out. It does. Though I feel like the black kind of blends in a bit. It's cute. So how's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. The only reason I remember that is because the TWAB came out today. And I was informed of that about 30 minutes ago. The glowing horns stay on during the snoo. I wish I could have glowing horns. Maybe I can talk to my artist and my rigger. Yeah, it's like a kinky demon Halloween outfit. Ooh, pizza? What kind of pizza you got? Get the pizza? Yeah, I'm still rocking the black hair today. Hi, Dark Shade. Tiab. The twab. The tiab. Cashew, are you sure it's autocorrect? It's okay. Pepperoni pizza on naan bread. Ooh! Oh, the fuck, that sounds really good! I've never considered pizza on naan bread. Alright, so, you know how last stream was Elevator Adventure Simulator? Who's ready for the Let's Do Fucking Nothing Simulator? Because I have something that I want to do when we load this up. I already put my time in. Do I have to re-put my time in? It is currently 7:13. Not 8:13, 7:13. Hanging. Can you just say something? I don't know, can you? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set that clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience and you're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to my favorite time. Aww, okay. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. I've earned it. Oh, I've been a good girl, I promise. Aw, thank you. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Thanks, bro. Alright. Now, with this being said...
This right here is my favorite thing ever.
This
In
is the
history
story of a
forever.
man named
I think
Stanley.
about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay
Stanley
awake,
worked for a
not
company in a
sleeping,
big
because I'm
building
thinking about
where he
this.
was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very
Riveting
clearly
job.
wrong.
I don't know, he
Shocked,
seems to enjoy it, and
frozen
there's nothing wrong
solid,
with that.
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
With that being said, I will not step out of my office. I wish to stay here. No! I know, so exciting! Oh, my day's been going wonderfully. Thank you, Prince. Thank you for asking. No, it's going swimmingly. Truly. You know, today I watched a video about, okay, yeah, thank you, alright. But, today I watched a video about energy orgasms. Fascinating, isn't it? I've had an interesting day. How's your day been? What have you been up to? Jack. What? I love when I say some fuck shit and it prompts people to chat for the first time. Yeah, it's the fucking bald dude. Is he bald or is he just like aggressively blonde? I don't think he's bald. Was he bald? Yeah, I make my mods do some fascinating things. It's part of the job. What's some other fuck shit I've showed you guys? I've showed you guys some weird shit, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh. Switch on. See, but didn't I play that audio for stream? I'm almost certain I played that audio for stream. True, I did show you guys the full video. I've sent some weird, spicy content of some varieties. But I can't, like, I genuinely, I've sent so much weird shit to my friends that, I can't even remember off the top of my head. Like, it's just, it comes natural to me. Did you both just promote the Discord at the same time? I don't know why Mr. Narrator's not talking to us. We have all night. It's okay. We could just sit and talk. Just you and me. Ah! Welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Oh my god, welcome to the riveting gameplay! Welcome! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, Oni! I hope you had a good stream! I love that about you. I feel like you would just be dead silent and you would just be like, feet, out of nowhere. No, yeah. It's how I keep my calls and my streams interesting. I gotta keep you on your toes, you know? Ara is not even like, it's not even fucking fun to do though. When it's shoved down your throat constantly and it's like, monkey dance. It's been going good. This has been the stream so far. This is it. We're patiently waiting. I was told to leave my desk. I don't feel like leaving my desk, so we're just hanging out. Jin, how long does this take?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No.
Chin.
This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do for himself is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
The keys
was
on
that
my
if he
keyboard
waited
kinda look
long
like a little
enough,
dog.
the answers would come.
like
Eventually,
dog-shaped.
someday, they would
Friend-shaped.
arrive. Soon, very soon now.
How
this
long did we
lad,
sit there?
he will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Hi!
Now
It's
even
good to
closer.
see you. Welcome.
Here it comes.
Do I have to do anything again? Jin? I'm good now. Whoa! Let's fucking go!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Okay.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I know
No
there's
matter how
something
hard
about
Stanley
that
looked,
computer
he
that I
couldn't
touched
find a
last time I did
trace of
this.
his co-workers.
Do I, maybe it's a button every time I go through? Oh, hey, same prince. Banhart, thank you for the follow. Welcome. 5 times on door 430. What? Why are you
When
fangsing
Stanley
me?
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Shut up.
And Stanley
Silence.
knew it perfectly well.
Just-
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course I do. Also, I think room 430 is down the other hallway.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the
Did
detour.
it not save my
Just
progress?
to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Did it reset? Does that affect anything?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating.
Smells
that even though
cubicle.
all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished,
Corporate.
here you sit looking at these
Capitalism.
paintings.
I
At
love.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his
I'm trying to
overall
commentate.
personality.
Silence.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, narrator. Shh. I love the thought that I'm just carrying around my keyboard with me because I'm really nervous.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
My jacket's on, suddenly. I'm suddenly clothed. That was not my doing.
Are you sure about that?
Alright, okay. Jesus, I'll strip.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Wait, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm naked.
No, not the right. Why would I have
Scandalous,
ever
really.
said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly...
Oh, sorry. TOS. Apologies.
Please. Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Bing, 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 boom.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And
Was this the ending you were
suppose
talking
we
about,
don't
Jin?
wander
Because I
so
did
far off
this.
track, Okay, from the top.
Are you sure about that?
I am so certain. Thank you.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I? Do I need to turn off the other PCs first? Is that like something I need to do? That's what I did last time. No? Okay. Is it random?
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Wait, no.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking?
Hold on, I've done this ending. So... I hope that completely resets it. Oh,
All of his
4:30.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50.
No,
50.
I'm still not feeling it. I want this
Whoops.
achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 420. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
A few? Define a few. Where's door 437? Is that back? You know, this office is very unorganized.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did I fuck it up? Chat is behind! You can't! It's okay. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Mommy. Oh, great. I'm getting called mommy again.
All of his co-workers...
Hold on.
were
Everyone,
gone.
shut up.
What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Shut up. Shut up.
Click
Shut
a
up.
door 5
Shut up.
times. Is
Shut
that
up.
all that you think an achievement is worth?
Shut
no,
up.
No.
Shut
I can't
your
just
mouth.
give these merits away for such little
Shut up.
effort.
Shut up,
Amazing
chat. Shut
5
up.
clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Thank you for the
I have to
hydration.
say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to
doing
see
good, thank
commitment,
you.
a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Welcome, Red
Why
Blaze.
don't
Thank
go
you for the
put 20
follow.
clicks into door number 417.
Okay, 417 was over here. Was it? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay, back.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I love you too. You're all liars. Oh wait, never mind. No, you're not.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Thank
now,
you. Praise
door
me more.
415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Oh.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Is this getting you off? Oh.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Are you coming? Are you coming? Are you coming? That's 417. Where's 416? Where is 416?
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.
Pardon me. Is it in the next room? Do I go in here? Before I go anywhere, tell me. Tell me what to do. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to be yelled at. I don't like when you guys yell at me.
We've almost got it!
Oh!
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay!
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Yes!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Oh,
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud of how far we've come together. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Hey, stop! Why? I just don't get it. I always catch you fuckers watching this sick shit. This is sickening.
wait, did I really not get an achievement for that? Did I even... Wait! Wait! I was used?
No.
Fuck, get me out of here, get me out of here. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay. Sonic Dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Don't call him
a
my lord, it'll go
reimagining of
to
the
his
game
head.
for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Whoa!
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Truly.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
There's an elevator. There's an elevator.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Wait.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go.
Oh,
All right, finally,
okay.
at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Woo!
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Give me the content, baby! Is there no button? That is so incredibly upsetting. Jin. This is a trap. I'm putting my jacket on.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
You know what? You know what?
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I love you too. Oh, no. Excuse me. Just a little lower. Let's go!
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping.
Elevators
Is this
are
what causes the
great
exciting new
content.
content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable
You could.
Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Oh. I was expecting the door to open. Oh, you spoil me. Is this the break room?
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley,
Yeah!
this is what happens when video game developers with no respect for their fan base
I loved it. I loved it. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
right here is
What
my
quality
favorite
assurance
thing
department
ever.
signed off on
In the
this?
history of
I'm
forever. I
infuriated
think
and
about
I'm
this every
offended,
day.
and
I
I
think about
intend to
this all
flame
night
these
long.
people
I
on
stay
Twitter
awake,
and hold them
not
personally
sleeping.
accountable.
Oh no, not the Twitter
It's my
cancel!
fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I think your idea of what is a good time together is a little interesting, narrator. What is this? Aw, my door. I had a lot of fun times with that door. Good memories. Oh, we even got the fax machine?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Oh, I got
to show
said
you
I have to go. Can I not? Oh, okay. Jesus fuck, shut up.
Okay, you remember how
Among
cheap and
Us!
satisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out
Among
to
Us!
be. It got me
Oh,
thinking about
sus!
it, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Am I at church? I'm okay. Thanks. Not for me. Oh, can't go back? Unfortunate.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Fly ambiance. Just what I wanted. Oh.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
It was that long ago, yes. Trip down memory lane. Smile, because it happened. Me first dollar! Ah! There's an achievement to not play for 5 years. There's a touch grass award. I love it. More games need that, really. I think it would encourage a lot of gamers. I love this pickety fence style place. Very suburban.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk
I can bring that up.
with an
Don't worry.
hour
It's
of
okay.
new
It's okay.
elevator content.
I wasn't circumcised, don't worry. I thought that was a French flag for a second, and I was about to be like, Sacre bleu, the French! What?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
People play games because of what they can do inside of them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Literally anything. I like finger blast it hard enough. Am I missing stairs? What?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
The serious room? The serious room. I want... I want... What? Oh.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Hypensive!
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. the narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Unfunny!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Can we have a stream to just look at Steam reviews? I've never considered that. Is that a rabbit hole to like go down? Has anyone ever gone down the rabbit hole of looking at reviews on a spicy websites? Have you ever done that? Because it's really fun. Not reviews, but like comments and stuff. You should do that. It's very fun. That's a positive review. What, do you not want to read it?
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Oh.
Like I let these people down.
Oh, bud.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
90
Stanley,
years.
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
Oh, that's so awful. Stop.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed. The end is never the end, 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 is never.
I broke the man. Hmm? Oh! Pretty! Touch Grass Simulator 2.0? Oh fuck! Oh my god, the grass! Oh, I'm really gaming now, boys! Let's see, can we get more? Never mind, okay.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I love you too. Am I a cat girl or a demon girl? Why can't I be both, huh? I know. Ambient. I like it. Screams of the damned. Feels like home. Oh, that is disorienting. No grass? I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Okay.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message.
You don't know if
into
I
your
killed him.
perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
You have nothing on me. Frog Dad, thank you, welcome. Thank you for the follow. No input, no nothing, no bitches. Whoa, that's new. All right.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I
Yes, I have
did.
something very exciting to show you.
See, I didn't kill him. Huh? Wait.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and
what-
about how
what-
roundly
wait,
disappointing
wait,
this ultra deluxe
what-
version has turned
wait.
out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
There was a door.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Ooh, updated. We have Mac computers, nice. Testing 2 printers at the same time. There's a joke there. I'm gonna
Calling
refrain
it the
from
Stanley
making it.
Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Well, it does, but that door doesn't make clicky noises when I try and jiggle it, so I don't think that's that updated. I think that's a bug. Neither does this one! Hold on, before I go this way. Nothing? No? Okay. I can't read that. Two doors, two brains, two bushes. Nothing. No jiggly
Now, to be
doors.
clear,
I'm so
I
disappointed.
haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Who took the red marker? Me! Okay, Scrum. Design pitch, break, pitch design. Number 2, chat. I thought that said scrotum, not gonna lie. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman, Arkham Asylum 2, Divinity, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return to Jafar, Dark Souls 2. You see, Destiny 2 is not listed on here. That's because sequels have to be good. New features. Whoa! Oh, whoa, whoa! Ooh, that's a bus. You're gonna present me with a bus and then not even let me get in it? Hello? Excuse me. This is snazzy.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
The bucket? The bucket? No screenshots, you say?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Nice chair. No. Do I have to pick one? Oh. Get well someday. And then happy 12th birthday, Stepnies. I like get well someday. That's encouraging.
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
It's okay to be indecisive.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
I love you, Lance. Hi.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
No, I should have left one. No. No jumping. Damn. Free, new, and easy achievement. Let's see. Merch?
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Thank you! I saw this new content. This t-shirt is the best new feature. The end is never the end. Again. Wait, is there a scan code? Oh, yeah, hold on. Pull out your QR code scanner. Pull out your iPhone. Hold on, my model is not gonna track for like 2 minutes, so be patient. Here, I'll make a face. All right. Skip phone. Stand back a bit. Huh? So it's not pulling anything up. Why is it not working for me? Wait, oh, I got it. Oh, I did it. Oh, it's the official website. Oh. All right, hold on. Let's see.
Don't let your kids watch it.
No. Let's see. Anything yummy? What is this?
Say there, Timmy. What's that you're enjoying? Why, it's breakfast, of course. Everyone loves breakfast. But did you know that breakfast is getting a sequel? That's right. It's called Lunch. And critics are raving that Lunch will be everything breakfast was and more. With a little luck, we may even get a trilogy series out of it. Say, you know what a sequel is, don't you, Timmy? Why, sequels are the world's way of clinging helplessly to the past. We all want more of the things we love, and we're all afraid of change, which is what makes sequels so popular. New ideas are dangerous, Timmy, and they can lead to
a third one?
This eager-minded young thinker is just 29
Sexy Sad Boy, thank you for the follow.
That's
welcome.
Why we have sequels, to keep us couched in the familiar and the comfortable. Sequels are the bedrock of a healthy, functional society.
Breakfast
and if you look
Electric
around you,
Boogaloo.
you'll find them everywhere you go. For instance, this man is developing a sequel to the automobile, which we'll call the vertical automobile. It's a useless, impractical invention. And in 2 days' time, the man will be publicly stoned to death for his crimes against gravity. Not all sequels are heretical nonsense, however. Here's the man who invented breathing, which is the sequel to suffocating and dying a slow death.
Thanks for him.
Even your parents are getting a sequel, Timmy. Their names are Rob and Jessica, and they'll be taking care of you once your original parents are sent back in time to fight a secret war for the government. Sequels can be very fashionable. This young woman is wearing 5 shirts at once, which is the sequel to wearing 4 shirts at once. Look at Becky over there, wearing only 2 shirts at once. Get with the times,
What a
Becky.
fucking loser.
In fact, there is only one single thing in the world that
Becky.
isn't a sequel. It's this. We don't know what it is or why it exists, but it's the prequel from which all sequels are derived. And just like everything else, the Stanley Parable is getting a sequel too.
Oh,
We
Rod, thank you for
all
the
know,
follow.
of course, that it was
Welcome.
your favorite game as a child. Don't you remember those long, lazy afternoons you spent playing the Stanley Parable? Watching your precious youth fritter away hour
Hours
after
I've
hour.
wasted.
We've all wasted our childhoods in one way or another, and you were fortunate enough to get to waste yours on the Stanley Parable. But the Stanley Parable came out years ago, and you're not a child anymore. You're a man, which is
I am
like
a man.
the sequel to a child. And as a man, you want manly things like taxes and cheating at baseball. You need a man's video game, Timmy. And
I thought he was just gonna be like, and cheating on your wife. Manly things.
that's why the Stanley
Oh,
Parable
no.
2 will be perfect for you. It's as manly as
There
video
we go.
games can get. And if
Yeah, I'm actually just a 40-year-old man with a voice
you
changer.
don't believe
Sorry.
me, let's look at the burly hunk of a man who's responsible for the game. Huh, here he is, hard at work. His name is Gregory 8-Pack, and he's the cutting picture of
Hey,
raw,
baby.
virile masculinity. Gregory is what we call the ideas guy, and he has the most important role on the
The
team.
ideal
The
male
ideas
form.
guy tirelessly comes up with interesting concepts and then hands them off to the rest of the developers for the relatively simple job of turning those concepts into reality. For example, he's the one who picked up the phone and declared, "Someone ought to make a sequel to the Stanley Parable." Good work, Gregory. Go ahead and take the rest of the day off. With the hard part out of the way, work on the game can now begin. The game's developers must answer a simple question. What makes a sequel in the first place? Well, it's simple. Sequels are an opportunity to correct the mistakes of their predecessors. We've all made mistakes, and we've all caused harm to someone we love in order to cover up our mistakes. When developing this
Have
particular
we?
sequel, it's important to start by thinking, what mistakes did the original Stanley Parable make? Well, first off, most of the pornography in the original game was stolen or pirated, and it's time we paid the
The what?
licensing
The
fees
what?
fair
The
and
what?
square.
The
Second, the Stanley Parable was catastrophic for this man named Leroy, whose personal information, including home address, social security number, and bank information, were all displayed prominently in multiple locations throughout the game. Although Leroy's money and identity were stolen, the fact remains that his personal information was the emotional core of the game and absolutely vital to a nuanced understanding of the story. As reparation for the harm we caused him, the sequel will contain a brief and insincere apology to Leroy, tucked deep within the game where it will be difficult to find.
It's okay, Leroy.
Finally, the Stanley Parable made the mistake of leaking too many government secrets about the nature of the Time Wars. Without these intricate details of specific military tactics, the story is likely to make very little sense. But we've decided to remove them from the sequel in the interest of helping the state's efforts. We'll get to you yet, Time Dracula. Now then, it's time to set about constructing the Stanley Parable 2. Game development is a difficult and complex art, one which can only be fully understood by this race of hyper-intelligent child soldiers bred in laboratories. They begin by studying the original
Let's go,
Stanley
USA.
Parable. Here it is in its raw, untouched form, a specimen of technological perfection. Time to exploit it for profit. We begin by adding jokes. The Stanley Parable was
This is
most
the Stanley
widely known for
Parable.
its stark
Parable?
lack of humor, bucking all conventional industry wisdom. It was a bold artist statement
Yeah.
that its developers stood firmly behind. But in 2022, it's impossible to reach even a single
So
consumer of
it's
video
8.
games without jokes of some kind. So very well,
What do you
jokes
mean you
it'll
just
be.
woke up?
During its development, over 500 kiloliters of comedy will be funneled directly into the core of the Stanley Parable 2, creating jobs for hundreds of machine operators and producing 30,000 tons of
Oh,
pollutant
nap.
chemical
Okay.
byproduct, which will be pumped directly into local lakes, rivers, and beautiful nature reserves like these
How long
all
is this
over the
week?
country.
That doesn't matter.
Another common
We're in the
complaint of
moment
the Stanley
together.
Parable is that there wasn't enough gameplay. And so for the sequel, its developers have gone to great lengths to fix this problem. Here we can see gameplay being printed onto sheets. Every video game contains as many as 1,000 sheets of gameplay, and several of the largest games ever made contain close to 1,500. On mobile devices, the gameplay sheets have to be printed smaller.
Don't
For the
bonk
Stanley
me!
Parable 2,
What?
as
Do you
many
not
as
want to enjoy this
35
together?
new gameplay sheets are being printed, each of which must be delicately
You don't
massaged
enjoy my
by the
company.
hands of a child before being added into the game. This man is stealing gameplay
Yeah,
sheets from the
let's
factory,
go!
which he likely
Child
intends to use for a
labor!
personal
Woo!
project he's been developing in his spare time. A good public stoning will cure him of that inclination. Let's check on Gregory real quick. Ha! Still recovering from a hard day's work. Don't you move a muscle. Next up, it's time to blackmail the press. In a competitive market,
Like you
blackmailing your
do.
local journalist can be one of the most effective methods of creating word-of-mouth buzz for your sequel. In fact, blackmail is the currency of social progress. From your neighborhood grocer to the teacher at your school to the man who helps you steal HBO, everyone responds to blackmail. And if you've never done it before, it's easy to practice at home on your friends and family. Simply follow the instructional pamphlet that your teacher hands out after the end of the film. And finally, there's one last tool at our disposal for making the sequel feel fresh and exciting, and that's packaging the game with collector's edition merchandise. If you order the Stanley Parable 2, you'll
Is this allowed?
receive
What are you
this
doing?
cow's egg. A single egg will produce over 1,000 cows, which are, of course, the sequel to pigs. And there you have it. Everything there is to know about producing the Stanley Parable 2. Of course, you may know that there is also a game titled The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So which game is the true sequel to the Stanley Parable? It's an excellent question, Billy. One which the child soldiers have been working round the clock to come up with an answer to. And after many weeks of diligent research, the conclusion they've reached is, who gives a shit? All that matters is that it's more content for you to cram down your insatiable gullet. You don't
I'm
want
a
thoughtful
content
and
creator.
nuanced answers
I
to
love
complex
that.
questions, Billy. You just want to eat bubble gum and cheat at hopscotch. So get out there and consume. Do your civic duty and bully your parents into buying you every version of the Stanley Parable 2 on every platform. Tell your friends to bully their parents as well. It's through community efforts like these that the world comes together in harmony and connection. And it's only through this connection that we'll defeat Time Dracula once and for all. Don't let the time-traveling vampires win. Buy the Stanley Parable 2 and pledge to support all sequels for today, tomorrow, and into the great unknowable beyond.
Billy! No! Billy, no! Oh my Christ! Is there more? There's buttons. No, that's it. Holy shit. For Billy! We're doing this for Billy. Infinite hole? Ayo?
Ah, collectibles.
This is
Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you're running around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
what? Huh?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh, I am going to find all of these. Oh! I found the hole, guys. Thank you for the lurk.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Well, every hole's a goal, baby.
You see?
Are you sure about that?
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I'm comfortable.
I just needed you to know.
I recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
I love you too,
Do
thank
it
you.
on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I'm comfortable. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty comfortable.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite?
Are you self-conscious
It
about your
sort
whole
of depends on
narrator?
your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually
Cigarettes,
wants
ew.
to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as
Every
anyone
pause
would actually
button is
need.
a
Don't you
Roman
put this
numeral
on me.
too.
Maybe you're the problem.
Just
Look,
the
things
two
got a
of
little heated
us.
there. I think
We
both
can
said
make
some
it
things
if
we
we
could
try.
do.
Just
Why
the
don't we
two
just
of
put all
us.
this behind us and
Just
agree
the
to
two
just
of
call the
us.
whole mostly
Just the
infinite?
two of us.
If that works for you,
Building
then go ahead and
castles
press the
in the
teleport
sky.
button to walk
Just
up
the
to the
two
top of
of
the
us.
hole and we can move on.
You and
I'll just
I.
be up here when you're ready.
You gotta nuke the VOD now? I don't know, I'm comfortable down here. I could live here. I'll eat the cigarettes for nutrients. You know, I could.
Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The
Oops.
problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. Normal person. But that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on
I
forever
mean...
all the time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than
Do
you did
humans even need
before.
nutrients?
I mean, admittedly,
Since
I didn't
well
make an
what?
infinite
We
hole.
spoke about this at the
Think it
beginning
was
of
that
stream.
nodding
My
thing.
nutrients is
Well,
your
I
life
suppose
force,
once
and I
again,
get
there's
that
nothing
when
to
you
do here.
resub
If
to
you
me.
decide you've had enough of the hole, you
So
can
you
hit
need
the
to keep me
teleport button
alive.
and come join me.
It's
up
your
above.
duty.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Oops! Oopsie daisy, my
How could I have
bad.
guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no
rename it.
explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the
A
teleport
hole
button
is a
when you're
hole,
ready to
and a
move
hole
forward.
is a goal. Oh.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation.
bunk me, I'm
It was
right.
working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a
Some
win
time
for
with the
everyone.
hole?
You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Thanks, narrator. Oh, hole. Oh, you're beautiful. Is this a fucking rapture? We're going down! Going down, 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 down. We're going down, swinging. We're becoming holy. Two bars! Oh. Puppies.
Stanley!
I can't breathe!
You're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just dark and fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle-pip. Was that it?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I'm not gonna do the bucket yet, because I know the bucket is, apparently game-changing? Good luck at work tomorrow! Thank you for stopping by! Well, there was something up here. Oh, exit? Wait.
Oh, goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the bucket exhibit. You see, there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the bucket. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay? All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
I don't wanna. Wait. Is this some fucked up trick to get you to come again? Well, how's your guys' night going? Enjoying the stream? Liking the content? Chin!
Don't let your kids watch it!
Oh.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement... Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel, to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
But... did you know my love language was physical touch? Yeah. Rogue!
Rogue Vu tipped $50.
Rogue, what the fuck? Thank you! Without a word. Gone like the wind. What the fuck? Rogue, thank you! Rogue! Do you think if I do it enough, it'll give it to me? Dude, no joke though. It actually is. Touch me. Touch me more. Touch me harder.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
There's something up there. The epilogue? I didn't go in here.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh god, you guys. VTuber doxes herself on stream? Not clickbait.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified.
No, you know I'm a
Right
40-year-old
now,
man
the
using a
button
voice
only
changer.
says the name Jim.
I'm
But
sorry,
of course, in the
guys.
final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button. Jim. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you! Do it again, do it again. It's even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Jim. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are. Jim.
That's it. I'm rebranding. I'm graduating. I'm rebranding. I'm deleting my Twitter. I'm making a new one. I'm Jim now. Which Twitter? There's only one. Oh god, no. Do not put, like, buzzer buttons nearby me. I will not stop fucking touching it. Like, it's a crime I don't own a physical nut button. Seriously, it really is.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Someone buy me one. Is the bucket all that's left? It looked like there was another staircase up here. Where was it? Where's that staircase? Is it on the other side? Right, it's over here. I hate that there's not a sprint so much. So what's up here? Nice. If I need to press all the buttons.
This
But if I need to. If I need to press all the butt. Do what? Do. But the door. Yeah, I am missing a button. But
this is
oh, I fucked something up. Wait, no, wait. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. Don't. Yeah, all the settings. all the settings. I clicked that. I feel like I'm being gaslit. And I don't know if that feeling is coming from the game or you guys, but I'm feeling gaslit. Yeah, I've touched the sliders. If this doesn't work by the time I'm done with this,
This is
I'm liking this keyboard ASMR. It's actually very pleasant. I'm not even saying that sarcastically. Is that not everything? Oh, do I need to? Oh, okay, hold on. Wait, does that mean I need to? I don't have to click through every individual number, do I?
this is
Settings world champion! Oh, it worked! 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 Wait. I got the achievement. It popped up. I know you guys can't see it because I'm doing a game share.
his co-workers were... Wait, no.
Shut up!
This isn't the right office, is it?
No, it's
Is
not.
this Stanley's office? Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh, you're right. The subtitles are gone. Did I accidentally turn that off? Hold on. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Shady.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting
Oh, the
on
door!
Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
That's okay.
Which is why
One step at a time.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far
It's just a
superior
little bit
to
of
a
a walk.
measly
It's okay.
re-release with a few minor additions?
Now the main
Think of all the
problem
new
area is
territory
up
we'll
here.
cover with a
All
fully
of this
fledged
going on
sequel.
up here
An
is
entirely
what's
new
causing me the
experience,
most
built
physical
from the ground up.
discomfort. It's
Why,
like
there
a
are so many
visceral
possibilities. It
reaction
could go in
of
so many
discontent
different
from this
directions.
area. This area is not good
what
either.
fans have
I hate
truly
this,
been asking
but I'm
for.
mainly worried about this.
Rude. I'm going
Now, to be
through
clear,
all of
I
this.
haven't
I'm going through all of this content just for you. And this is how you treat me.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
It's nice to be back, isn't it?
all of his
This
co-workers
right here
were
is my
gone.
favorite thing.
What could it
ever.
mean?
In the history
Stanley
of
decided to go to the
I think
meeting
about
room.
this every day.
Perhaps he had
I think about
something
this
to
all
mention.
night. I stay
No
awake.
matter how
let
hard
those
Stanley
kids
looked,
watch
because I'm
it.
thinking
There's
find it
so
strange
much
that two
happening.
things.
There's so much going on. Oh my god. Though that input.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting
That
to
is
show you.
so overwhelming sensory-wise. Shady,
I just
thank you.
needed you to know. I love you.
Thank you, Goda. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, I don't think that's... Oh, that's the door I came in. Never mind.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
TJ.
Yes,
Jin.
you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor
Listen, if
additions?
I want to come
Think
through
of
the
all
door, I'm
new
gonna come through that door.
territory
Look, I'm coming
with a
through this
fully
door right
fledged
now.
sequel. An entirely new
I just came through that
experience, built from
door.
the ground up.
Look,
Why,
I'm coming
there's
through
so many
another.
possibilities. It could go in so many
It's
different
incredible.
directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize
Just wait,
a
just wait,
handful
I'll
of
do it
interesting
again.
concepts, that
No, I
surely the
won't. There's
game
not
will
another
sort of
door.
naturally
Whoops!
spring up
Okay, no more
around
coming
it.
through doors. Sorry.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you
course.
haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
My... Oh, the 2013 memes really sealed the deal. I'm the champion of settings. I'm setting on the side as all the possible numbers. Please enjoy this room. This is your room. This was made just for me. Congratulations, setting world champion. Yo, I need like a medallion or something, or like a little medal I can wear. I wonder, honestly, because I kind of forgot the figurines existed. I wonder if there's one in here. I'll check the setting in a second. I also just noticed, I am like nearly certain that's the fucking pot, the potted plant from Prop Hunt. The fucking... I know it's not necessarily from Prop Hunt, but you get my point. Alright, hold on. Bumpscosity. Bumpscosity! Full send it! I'm loving this bumpscosity, guys. Truly.
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Oh, it was a Half-Life 2 mod? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm really feeling this bumpscosity. What's up? Oh, hold on, you guys, hold on. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it, you guys. Really? For me? Hold on. Patience, young grasshopper. No, wait. Oh, I'm honored. Thank you guys. Really, I'm honored. I'll wear this proud. Really now. You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. It's okay. You can't take away my happiness. Nice try. Well, it's bucket time? I think it's bucket time. It's a stick-on. Yeah, no, I used my own spit.
Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it?
Oh,
The
I
glow of
can.
comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air
Can I
of
print?
charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright, I'm feeling a little cold. I'm taking that back. Actually, you know what? I didn't explore this room. Double the medals! It's for Stanley Parable 2! Can I do anything with this bucket?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Can I leave?
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
The hole is calling me. Well, the room wasn't different.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite fall.
Oops.
You can fall until the end of time if you like.
Alright, hold on. While I'm falling, I'm gonna check my AC. Enjoy the hole.
Wonderful. One of my more ingenious
It's a good hole.
concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do
Hole
it on
doing
the
you well?
sooner rather than later
Miss me?
spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
I don't remember if this is different dialogue or not.
Great. Now, I'm very... Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right.
No, this
the problem is you.
The same.
The problem is that you like holes.
I feel like I'm getting
too much.
gaslit again.
Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
For science!
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think
Ruby! Ruby, welcome!
There's nothing to do here. If you decide
Welcome,
you
Raiders!
the hole, you can hit the
Hi, Ruby! How was
and come join
stream?
me up above.
Did you get to use the new green
Had
screen
enough?
stuff?
I'm positively thrilled. I really do. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay.
I'm glad.
Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole...
This is no
infinite.
different. I'm
Even
getting
by the lax
gaslit by
overall
my own
standards for
chat.
accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
What were you up to today?
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
What if I didn't?
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
I'm okay going back.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh,
I want to see what other videos there
who am I
are.
to judge? You just do whatever it is you're
Wait,
here
will I have the
to. Hit
bucket?
teleport button.
Will I
and
have the
you're ready to
bucket?
move on.
Hold on.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose.
Welcome. Thank you for the
There's
follow.
one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
All right.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity
Can I hide in the bucket? Yeah, everyone climb in. I'll strap the bucket to my back and I'll carry you guys around. The bucket! Oh, you're not feeling it? Oh, that's okay. Oh, I was hoping the bucket would change art styles. No! No! No!
Stanley!
Don't take me back!
You're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Toodle-pip. Man, I want to experience that longer. So, will it send me back to the start? Can I? Is there a way to take this bucket to the beginning?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Nothing seems different.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay,
Wait,
yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they wouldn't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Am I about to actually start the Ultra Deluxe content?
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
Where's my bucket?
Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Excuse me.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial
That was a yawn,
outcome
but
fell
thank
under
you.
his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley
Oh
thought
my
to
goodness.
himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break
I
me.
know, my bucket's
And here I can
gone.
be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon
I just
now,
locked
this
myself
man,
in.
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it...
I thought that would be different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
My bucket. My bucket. Hold on. Okay. I don't know. Do I? What do you think? Take the bucket? Do I go on a little bucket adventure?
I just
Stanley
needed
picked
you to
up
know.
the bucket.
I love you.
Wait. It's gone.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Welcome,
How
Dragon.
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Thank you for the follow. I'm happy to be back. It
Truly,
was
being
okay.
here with the bucket was a grand adventure.
It is!
Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right. Then walking to the lounge. Then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had in
You're
store.
thirsty? I don't know. Last time I tried using this, I think it's broken. I'm sorry.
Perhaps this was where the bucket
You're gonna have to
felt most
dehydrate.
truly
I'm sorry.
here in the employee lounge.
Unless you start like
Perhaps
drinking
it's
each other's
the only
pee or
place
something,
a
but I don't know
bucket
if that
can
works.
even feel at home. Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge.
It's okay.
Clearly, the bucket and the employee lounge shared a
It's
special
not
connection.
as effective as you'd think it would be. I feel like it's just gross recycling. Oh, gladly dehydrate. Why? What? You don't want to drink each other's pee? Come on. The bucket likes air. I'm happy for you, bud. I like it here too. I think I'm out of dialogue. That's it? Okay.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Is this just the entire game that I've already played with bucket dialogue?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I don't
By the
remember
weight
the
of this
code.
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the
It's
soothing
called the Stanley
presence of the
Parable.
bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so
Oh,
absorbed
right.
in the
Excuse
tender
me, excuse
spiritual
me.
connection
The Stanley
shared with
Parable.
the bucket that he didn't
Two.
notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor
Psychedelic
in his
Sunday,
mess of
welcome. Thank you for
simply
the
being near
follow.
the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I've tried boob. Boob doesn't work. Boob doesn't do anything. It's disappointing.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Boop.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad
Press
buttons,
more,
there was
Ruby.
something very intriguing about the number 3.
I
I want to
love
go
you.
back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Huh? Huh? Wait. My butt? My butt? My butt? My button?
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Damn. No boob. There's my button.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly. No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Three.
Here we go,
3.
said Stanley.
3.
This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
You know, Bucket, this is quite rude.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
It's okay, Bucket. I'll show you.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Bucket.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared
Is that a
as he'd
Minecraft
ever
door
been
sound
for
effect?
anything in his life. This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Bucket, I know it's hard. Sometimes some things are hard to understand, and that's okay. We'll learn together. I promise.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to
I
be.
love you,
And
Bucket.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Is this not? Oh, I don't think it repeats any dialogue.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the
Sorry,
door on his
Bucket.
left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Anything for you,
Stanley
Bucket.
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this
Jump.
obvious fact. He
But
was
bu-
firmly
but
convinced that
Bucket!
the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Bucket? Bucket? Bucket, did I upset you? I'm sorry.
No, stop. Look there on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment. Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
That's a bucket.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha. Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go. What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket? My
I was
God,
right.
I had no idea.
I was right.
Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go. My God, God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely overwhelming. 1,000? You people have got to be nuts. How can you stand this much bumpscosity?
Bumpscosity is life, my friend! Isn't the bumpscosity incredible? That's another.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Thank you, Zero.
But Stanley had felt the bucket.
Maybe that is the key to success as a streamer.
The place to be.
Bumpscosity.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
What was down here again? This was the big room, right?
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Huh?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Yeah!
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where
I love that wacky line.
Oh, and it played some silly music as well. This is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Where's my music? This is awfully depressing without my music. I would like to get bumping and jamming again, please.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me, it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
No.
Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I don't want to.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oops.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Oopsie. And the Bucket Destroyer destroyed itself? Does that mean it was a bucket? Everything is a bucket. I fucking love this game. This game is so fucking incredible. Alright, I'm gonna check if there's one more input.
Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room.
I'm rebranding as a Bucket
He would
VTuber.
never be alone
I'm not Jim
again.
anymore, I'm simply Bucket. Nothing. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. But I do plan to pick back up one more time so we can do some more bucket content. Because it is late and I still need to make myself some dinner. So I'm gonna call it for tonight. Ooh, if I can exit out of the game. There we go. Alrighty. So many buckets. It's okay, don't worry. If I'm a bucket and you're a bucket, that means I'm your safety bucket, right? I can be your safety bucket? Do I comfort you enough to be your safety bucket? I promise, I'll be a good safety bucket. Alrighty, let's go raid someone. I'm just your thunder buddy. What did you tune into? Soya, I'm your safety bucket. That's all. Thank you for the raid call. Alrighty. I'm a very deep bucket. I'm full of many surprises. I'm a very surpriseful bucket. Alrighty. Thank you guys for streaming today. We'll for sure pick back up and do more bucket content. I promise we'll do more bucket content one more time. I'll dedicate a stream to finishing up the rest of the actual game. So expect that soon. And I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow, but the following day I do plan to play, at least start, Sucker for Love. So if you are interested in that, that will be happening very soon. I will announce it on Twitter, so make sure to go follow my Twitter for updates and all that fun bullshit, all that jazz, all that promotional junk. So, thank you guys. I promise I'll see you soon. Thank you for stream. It was really lovely. We're gonna go raid Ellie. So, let's start making our way over there. Have a good afternoon, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I love you guys. Have a good one. Good night. Bye.